Thank you, June, and thanks again to all the speakers, and thank you to everybody for being such an attentive audience. It's a lot of speaking and a lot of content, and I know that can be somewhat exhausting, but we captured you here today. We wanted to make it worth it. So now we're going to have breakout sessions. So this is really about, again, using all of our voices, all of our experiences to talk about some of the ways that we can not just hope for a better grain shed and a bigger grain shed and growing the grain shed, but actually thinking about the actions and the ideas and what the work is going to be to do so. So if you look on page 20 on your program, we have some Grain Cafe topics or themes, and we have volunteers today that have offered to help lead some breakout discussions about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have about 30 minutes where we're going to break out into these smaller groups. They're going to be at some of these, at the standing tables here. And you guys are going to sort of have questions that you're going to talk about, and then we're going to come back to the group in 30 minutes. And the leaders of each topic are going to give us a summary of the information that was shared and some of the talking points of what was discussed at these breakout sessions. So we're going to start with anybody here who's interested in the topic of marketing. And JC is going to lead that, and he's going to go stand at this first table over here. So if you're interested in talking about marketing for the grain shed, that's where you want to go. The next is variety evaluation program. So that's kind of what I was talking about. Amber Lamke from Maine Grain and Mark Sorrells from Cornell are going to be facilitating that at the table over there with the Harpoon IPA box. So if you're interested in talking more about that, please head over there. Grain Shed Events is going to be facilitated by Matthew Steinberg from Exhibit A Brewing and Hillary from Rabbit Hill Malt at this table over here. Matthew, you can raise your hand and let everybody know that it's the coolest table ever. Oh, nice. And then we have mission statement, and that's going to be led by Amy and Tor Oshner, and that's going to be right over there at the table where June Russell is right now. But Amy, there's Amy, she's raising her hand. If you want to talk about, we purposefully have not developed a mission statement. We want to do that here today. If you're interested in governance and Grain Shed membership, Laura and Emily are going to be facilitating that. I think you get the table where they are. Pledging and accountability, Barry and Ben are going to be at wherever Ben is. That's where they're going to be, right over there. Thanks, Ben. Glad you're tall. Grain Shed tools. So we talked about the calculator, and we're thinking about some other tools that we might have for our grain shed. That's going to be led by John from Kent Falls and me, and we'll work over here at this table right here in front. And then last but not least, economics and the impact of a Northeast grain shed. And that's going to be led by Cheryl Thayer from Cornell University and Aaron McLeod from Hartwick College. And I'm going to say that will happen over by the tables where you registered at and checked in this morning. So if you're interested in economic impact of a Northeast grain shed, please head over to the check-in table.